have a bike ride at midnight.
A bike ride at midnight.
I usually do them at 3 a.m.
I'm going. Alright.
Yep.
And then I'll sync audio, so keep on.
Alright, you ready? Alright, man. Take it away.
I don't wanna say you were misread. Let me say it was nothing that you said. Your face is more pale than embarrassment red. Come on, come on, come on and get up. I wore Varnes upside down in hopes of not having to turn around. I like where I'm standing on a common ground. No, I won't turn it down. You got guts and the right attitude. Drop it all, what do you gotta lose? I'm riding my own pony blues. I really wanna be in this crowd. My name is Maddi, and that was called Allegory of Humanity. And this next song is called I Got Something for You, Babe. This'll probably implode in flames, and for sure as shooting, I'm excited for that day. No one wants to swim, I'll get a fever going out on a limb. Can't choose one yet either. I got something for you, babe. Take down whatever's in my way. Take what you want from the words I say. That won't change a fever for you. Confounded themselves, childlike to the age. Selfish, yeah, selfish. Welcome to the last parade. All the bones are painted, are covered with skin. Where are you going and where have you been? Withholding imitation is suicide. Many mistake it for lack of pride. Make believe and pretend how. Nobody can touch me now. I got something for you, babe. Take down whatever's in my way. fractured rib and broken door. I surrender to the kiss that they pronounce as whore. With my fractured rib and broken door, I surrender to the kiss that they pronounce as whore. This next song is called Orthodol. I try, but it never came by, but that's okay. I got better things coming my way. Oh Lord, my dear, how long have I been here? Only you would know. But I'm the only one who can show you. Goodbye. Then again I'll ask why I found the door. I'm running out and you're running in. All I have is all I need, no matter if I beg or plead, and in the end it will be worth it all. You say no, I say yes. Maybe to the rest, the smallest action is always better than the best of intentions. I lived in with my ears, and it takes only 2 years to learn how to speak, and a whole life to learn how to shut up. Now I know what to make and what to show, so now I wait for the right time to give it out. All I have is all I need, no matter if I beg or plead, and in the end it will be worth it all. Is this the goodbye? Then again, I'll ask why the eye goes blind when it doesn't want to see why. Twice, do it right. Still gotta put up that fight. Now carry on. 'Cause yes, tomorrow it never knows. All I need, no matter if I beg or plead, and in the end it will be worth it all.
All right, Maddi, thank you so much. That was awesome. All right, and thank you for tuning in to the 4th episode of the Living Room Gallery. Real quick, we're going to take a look at our musicians, some of the art that we've got around here, and we've got our special guest Ben over here, who is the resident of the Normal House here, where we are currently shooting. But first, Maddi, I am curious, how long have you been playing for?
I have been playing music since I was a very small child, but I've been playing guitar since I was like 12.
Oh man, that's awesome. Yeah, you got a lot of time built up on the instruments.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Oh man, yeah. So I heard you had a interesting run-in with Green Day.
You know how to play? How long have you been playing guitar for? Okay, get your ass up here.
Do you mind telling us a little bit about that?
Yeah, back in 2017, in August, I went to a Green Day concert, and I was at the front, and they asked if anyone wanted to play guitar. It's kind of like their thing. And then they pulled me up on stage, and I played Knowledge by Operation Ivy with them. And yeah, and the rest is history.
That's super cool that you got to do that and that they brought you on stage. Yeah, well, we've got a lot of great art for you. And speaking of, 3 of the pieces that we have here, we have one piece here, one piece on the wall opposite of me, and one in the back there that are all made by our musician here, Maddi Gruber. Have you been doing art for just as long, or how would you say you're different in that aspect?
I think I've been doing art a little longer than music.
Okay. Do you feel more connected to one than the other, would you say?
Definitely music.
Okay.
As much as I try to do art, but music is definitely
it's
has
the
my
soul.
Heart. Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we're super happy to have you on this show. Thank you so much for coming out and performing for us. I would real quick like to turn the attention over to our host who lives here and has lived here for quite some time. Ben, why don't you tell us how long have you lived here, and then how about, would you care to share some of the history of this place with us?
Yeah, of course. I've lived here since about 2015. I was a theater student at Chico State, and this was kind of like the boys' theater house where they had most of their cast parties. But as I've lived here, we started having shows and stuff in the backyard and inside. But I've heard a little bit of the history of the house. I think it changes from who I hear it from, which makes it a little mysterious. But I've heard as early as 1907. I know the house was built as housing for the Match Factory employees. And after that, it went in and out of some family homes. Some people who lived here quite a while. I actually got a phone call one day. I was talking to my doctor, and one of the nurses was talking. It was like 1309 normal. I grew up in that house when I was a little girl. I'm like, what? That is so crazy.
Wow.
From there, it was actually a surf shop, which of course wouldn't do too well because the ocean is like 3 hours away. And it kind of cycled after that as different club like houses for the bike club, the lacrosse team, the frisbee team, and then, like I said earlier, the theater department.
Dang, man, this place has seen a change in ownership quite frequently in the sounds like the last 100 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can tell just by looking at this place that this place definitely has some history behind it. And then I'm curious, so you've been doing shows, I think that you said since 2016. What do you have any goals with the house shows that you're doing, or what are you trying to create here?
Yeah, the first show we had, we decided we were going to build a stage in the backyard, and we were going to try to introduce live music to the kind of environment, the vibe that we got from the parties. And from the start, we all talked about this place being a safe space for people to come and be at, and we want people to feel comfortable. And same kind of goal as the Living Room Gallery. We want people to know that Chico's not just a party town, that we all live here, we make art, we're a community together.
Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely. I can definitely attest to that. Yeah, we're working hard to try to create a safe space so that our viewers and people who come to hopefully the events that we host in the future feel safe and can have a great time enjoying art and music from all over the community.
Gotta get my bearded dragon.
Wait, dragon.
Oh, he's off. All right. Well, on that note, I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in to the Living Room Gallery. I hope you've enjoyed the show. I hope you enjoyed the art. Maddi, why don't you lead us out with one more song?
I cut and then I bleed. I live out the space between my teeth. The weather outside is much beyond heavy. I just drink some water and go to sleep early. Give me Halloween. Don't hold me back. I was left to clean with British racing green. I was left to clean with British racing green. I'm sick of a place I wanna leave. I promise I will pay back for the tea. I like 2 doors in a house made just for 3. I want all the love that you wanna give me. Waiting in gutters, each sound louder than the last. Single speed, all I need. Please hold the overcast. Standing outside, years on the Creve. Doing what's best is sometimes an uncertain thing. Give me Halloween. Don't hold me back. I was left to clean with British racing green. I was left to clean with British racing green. Burnt down match factory rose back up beyond its size. I never lost control to what I utilize. The hour is the shiver in my femur to my spine. Tomorrow is the pupil in my dilated eye. Give me Halloween. Don't hold me back. I was left to clean with British racing green. I was left to clean with British racing green.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed this episode of the Living Room Gallery.